Queen Rania of Jordan hosts a luncheon in al-Jimal. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands opens a residential building in Rotterdam. Princess Caroline of Hanover presides over the presentation of orders in Monacoville. And the Princess of Wales participates in a summit in London. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. In London, Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, participated in the Future Workforce Summit held at the Salesforce Tower. Hosted by the Royal Foundation Business Task Force for Early Childhood, the summit brought together more than 80 of the UK's leading business figures to encourage greater investment in early childhood development. The summit aimed to highlight how strengthening the early years helps to build the social and emotional foundations needed for the workforce of the future, especially at a time of rapid technological change. During the summit, the Princess participated in discussions on how businesses can support a happier and healthier society by prioritizing the well-being and development of young children. In Madrid, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, held a meeting with the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, at Palacio de la Zarzuela. Following the meeting, the king hosted a luncheon in honor of the president's visit to Spain. In the evening, Their Majesties, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, attended the 42nd edition of the Premio de Periodismo Francisco Cerezo at the Hotel Ritz in Madrid. The Premio de Periodismo Francisco Cerezo is awarded annually by the Asociación de Periodistas Europeos, of which His Majesty the King is patron and is worth €24,000. In Monacoville, Her Royal Highness, Princess Caroline of Hanover, presided over the presentation of the Order of Cultural Merit on the occasion of Fête Nationale in the Salon Bleu at the Palais Princier. Established by Sovereign Ordinance No. 689 on December 31st, 1952, the Order honors and rewards individuals who, through their works or their commitment, have contributed to the development of arts, letters, and sciences in Monaco. The distinction also honors those who, even beyond the borders of the Principality, work to promote the intellectual influence of Monaco in these areas. During the ceremony, Her Serene Highness, Princess Stephanie of Monaco, was elevated to the rank of Commander. In the afternoon, Their Serene Highnesses, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, and Miss Camille Gottlieb presided over the medals of honor to the volunteers of the National Blood Merit and the Croix Rouge Monégasque in the Cour d'Honneur at the Palais Princier. On Monday, Their Serene Highnesses, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, accompanied by Her Serene Highness, Princess Gabriella of Monaco, Her Royal Highness, Princess Caroline of Hanover, Her Serene Highness, Princess Stephanie of Monaco, Mr. Louis de Croix, and Miss Camille Gottlieb presided over the presentation of the Order of St. Charles and the Order of Grimaldi in the Cour d'Honneur at the Palais Princier. The Order of St. Charles, created by decree on March 15, 1858, and modified on December 23, 1966, is presented to an individual in recognition of services rendered to the state or to the sovereign prince. The order is comprised of 5 classes: Grand Cross, Grand Officer, Commander, Officer, and Knight. The Order of Grimaldi, created by decree on November 18, 1954, and modified on July 19, 1960, and again on December 23, 1966, is presented to an individual who has contributed to the prestige of the Principality with distinction. The Order is comprised of 5 classes: Grand Cross, Grand Officer, Commander, Officer, and Knight. In Brussels, Their Majesties, King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, hosted a reception for individuals to whom a noble favor or honorary distinction has been granted for their merits in their respective fields at the Palais Royal de Bruxelles. On Monday afternoon, Their Majesties held a meeting at the Palais Royal with 4 representatives of Women Wage Peace and Women of the Sun organizations. According to the Royal Court of Belgium, these 2 organizations bring together women committed to, quote, ending the spiral of violence in the Middle East, fostering dialogue, strengthening mutual understanding, and finding just solutions to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and to promote peaceful and sustainable coexistence in the region. End quote. In Rotterdam, Her Majesty, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, attended the opening of Sawa, a circular wooden residential building. The building includes over 100 apartments and was designed on a large scale, prioritizing a circular and bio-based approach with a focus on nature and affordable housing. After the opening, the Queen was given a tour of the building and met with residents and the project's developers, who explained the concept behind the project. According to RVD, the design of Sawa was inspired by the terraced rice fields of Indonesia. It was created as a living ecosystem with a strong emphasis on biodiversity. The design includes integrated planters and nesting boxes for birds. RVD goes on to note that half of the apartments are in the mid-rent sector, and each unit features private terraces and balconies, alongside a shared communal deck. The concept also incorporates shared facilities, such as a vegetable garden, shared cars, and a tool space. In Oslo, Their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, hosted a luncheon for county governors at the Royal Palace. On Monday, Her Majesty, Queen Rania of Jordan, hosted a luncheon for a group of 100 women active in social, cultural, and educational work in al-Jimal, located in the Governorate of Al-Mafraq. According to the Office of Her Majesty the Queen, during the luncheon, the Queen spoke about how valuable it is to gather in person, especially at a time when rapid technological change has reshaped how people connect. In her speech, the Queen said, quote, people nowadays prefer getting in touch, sharing their news, and consoling each other via modern-day communication tools. End quote. When speaking about al-Jimal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Queen noted that its natural beauty is a reminder that a, quote, person's mark on the world is not confined by place or time, but endures as a legacy passed down through generations. End quote. In Doha, Her Highness Sheikh Moza bin Nasser Qatar visited the Qatar Science and Technology Park. During her visit, Her Highness, quote, explored some startups within the QSTP's incubation program, that supports innovation by empowering entrepreneurs and enhancing startups' readiness to enter the job market. End quote. In Vientiane, Her Imperial Highness Princess Aiko of Japan continued her official visit to Laos, People's Democratic Republic, at the invitation of the government. The purpose of the 6-day official visit is to celebrate the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Japan and Laos. The day began with the princess visiting the Victory Monument and the Golden Stupa, one of the country's most important Buddhist monuments and a symbol of national identity. In the afternoon, the princess, wearing a traditional Lao dress, held a meeting with the president of Laos at the presidential palace. This was followed by a meeting with the vice president and the prime minister of Laos. In the evening, the princess attended a banquet held in her honor and hosted by the government. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, November 19th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.